you are going to have heat damage, possibly be bald head in that section. Possibly. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Marilyn and I'm bringing you all things beauty, fashion, fragrance. So if you love that kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, kiddies, so we're getting into some hair today. This is a bit of an update on this Brazilian straight hair that I got from Queen Weave Beauty. I have the inches, I have 2 inches of 22, I have an 18, I have a 20, and I had a little bit left. I would say about 15% of the bundle left, so just like a little strip, and I like to keep that strip to the side because when I reinstall it and I put a piece right here in my leave out, I have some extra pieces to do that with. So let's go ahead and get into the update. All right, now with this hair, let's first start off with shedding. This hair has very minimal shedding. It doesn't shed much, and I'm really thinking because this is straight hair, it's pretty silky. It doesn't really tangle much. It stays pretty straight unless you curl it with some sort of heating tool or a heatless curler. So it doesn't really get tangled and matted and things like that. It's pretty silky and it behaves pretty well. Okay, so I will say that about it. It does not do any of that. Now, because this hair is straight, I feel like it's a little bit more maintenance. If you have natural leave out and your hair is actually natural, like you don't have a perm, you don't get, any sort of straightening treatments, then it may be a thing because you have to blend your hair with this hair that is very straight. So for me, like this time of year or towards like the fall and the winter is a good time for me to wear straight bundles and curl them and have fun with it, because once the summer hits, baby, the summer hits. Okay, and the leave out is going to be struggling, and I can't keep putting excessive heat on it to keep it straight, but for right now it's pretty good. So in the hair right now, I just have rollers in, and one thing I will say about straight hair is if you want the curls to last, I really think it is important to reinforce the curls. So if you're going to use a heating tool, use the heating tool, but you may have to set the curls, either like pin curl them like I did here, or use some sort of roller, or use some sort of like heatless rod. Now, the majority of the time that I've had this hair, I've been using this, and when I tell you I have 3. Sometimes I use 1. It depends on how curly I want it. I'll use 1, 2, or 3, but these have been a time saver. Okay, these curl the hair so nicely. I'll insert a clip because I do have a video of that. They curl the hair so nicely, and they kind of train the hair to be curled in that, in that way. So it creates bounce, volume, all the things we love about hair. Okay, because when hair is straight, like completely straight, and sometimes you want a little va-va-voom, this is where you want to go. If you want longevity in your curls, you're going to want to go ahead and reinforce them, because if you just curl the hair, oh, that was noisy. If you just curl the hair and don't do anything, don't put any product, it is going to fall. It may not fall completely, but it is going to fall quite a bit. You may have, at the end of the night, you have like a slight wave. It won't be actually curled. Okay, so if that is something that is important to you, definitely reinforce your curls. Velcro rollers, pin curls, or a heatless rod, or even a hairspray. I personally don't really use hairspray on the hair, like holding sprays, but I do on my leave out. Now, if you are the type of person that loves holding sprays and you prefer that, I would definitely recommend the Paul Mitchell flexible style hot off the press. I always mention this to you guys when it comes to hair. This is a heat protectant as well as a holding spray, and it's flexible, so it doesn't create residue and doesn't have that crunchy feeling. This is something that I would highly recommend. I have only used this on my leave out just to keep my hair sort of in place. But if you like to curl your hair with a holding spray, this is a really nice one. Now, as far as washing the hair, I kept it simple. Okay, I just washed it with a simple shampoo. This is what I've been using on it, and this is by Garnier Fructis. I have the Pure Clean shampoo. This is a purifying shampoo, and then I use a conditioner. It doesn't match. Same brand, but not the same line. So this is the coconut water and aloe vera. I really like the way this smells, and I find it to be very moisturizing. This hair is pretty. It's not dry. It's pretty. I don't know, it feels more moisturized than you getting like a curly texture. Because I really love textured hair. So like the Burmese curly, kinky curlies, the kinky straight, I love those textures. So it's been a while since I've had a texture like this. And let's get into, I mean, I had these pin curls in here. Let me go ahead and take them out so you can kind of see the hair. It wouldn't make sense if I'm going to keep talking about it. Now, as you can see, I did color this hair. I will say it colors really nicely. I didn't use any bleach. I used a box dye, which I'll show you. I have it colored black, and I also have some like, I don't know, like a chocolatey brown sort of color. Come on. And it colored really nicely, especially for something to not be bleached. I'll insert the box dye that I use. I think it's L'Oreal Ferrier colors, but I'll insert it on the screen here so you guys can see. And I'll also, of course, link the products, but I'll show you. It colored pretty nicely. It colored pretty nicely. Let's remove these things here. So on the hair right now, like I said, I don't really use a lot of products because I don't want to weigh the hair down. I feel like straight hair can be easily weighed down. The only product that I use is, and this is once in a while, is the Dove Intensive Repair 10-in-1 Serum. And because I like to put it on my leave out, some of it, of course, the residue from my hands gets on the hair, but I love the way it makes it feel. It gives it a silky feeling to it, and it has heat protector in. So I definitely like to, use it once in a while. So let's go ahead and brush it out so you guys can see the hair. I've been loving it though. If you watch my videos, then you've actually seen the hair a lot. But this is what it looks like. I just want to part through so you can see the color and how it took. So some pieces I colored brown, some parts of the bun I colored brown, and then some parts I colored black because I prefer dark hair, but I did want to lighten it a bit, and I think it lightened really well. Okay, and again, this was box dye. Okay. So I think these flips came, I don't know if you guys can see it really good on the screen. Hopefully you can. The flips came out really, really nice. As you can see, I can like run my hands through this hair, okay? Run, you don't really see snags. So you can see like the flow of the hair. Let me let y'all see how it moves, how it bounces. I just really love this hair, and it's been over a month. And I keep my hair for a long time because I feel like because it's on a U part, it just increases the longevity and how long you can use the hair. Because so you can see it has that body, it has that bounce. It has like this light, airy feeling to it. I love that. Like when you walk and the wind gets beneath the hair and it kind of just is like, movement, girl. I love a little movement. So this is what more than a month looks like. Okay, since I've had this hair or these bundles, I've washed it. Originally, I washed it about twice since installing it, and it looks still beautiful. It looks bouncy, and I would highly recommend it. Okay, we love a good long-term review because most hair looks good out of the pack to me. Like a lot of hair looks good out of the pack. The true test is time, like how long it lasts, how many installs can you do with it, how does it hold a curl. Like I said, we talked about the curl. So without any reinforcement or no holding spray, the curl is not going to stay. It is going to fall, maybe not completely straight, but maybe it will fall. There isn't a lot of tangling, shedding, which is great. And I really think it's because the hair is straight and there's not much manipulation done to it. It's just literally straight hair. And it has a little bit of like flyaways, which that's probably why it blends in so good, because I have some damn flyaways myself. But yeah, it has a little bit of flyaways. I feel like in straight hair, you notice those more. Curly hair, of course, you don't notice it because it's more curly, more kinky, more textured. So you don't see those flyaways. But in the straight hair, you can definitely see that. But it isn't anything that bothers me. Let me get closer so you can see. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm talking about. But you can kind of see it a little bit, but it's not enough for me to care. It's not enough for me to care because my hair looks really, really, really good. So it gets all the boxes checked for me. The only downfall is if your natural hair is not relaxed, you have to work a little bit harder in manipulating your hair to match. And that can be a problem if you let these bundles stay in too long. If you're like having this in for months on end and you constantly are straightening your hair to match this, you are going to have heat damage, possibly be bald head in that section. Possibly. That is pretty much it. That was a really quick update. I mean, if you are on the channel regularly, you know what the update is because you always see me with the hair. So I'm feeling like I'm going to be doing something shorter, curlier eventually, and it's probably going to be a reinstall from another Queen Beauty bundle that I have because I put them all on U parts. Baby, keep my hairdo ready for me to go. I like to keep my hair on a U part. It's easier when it comes to washing and getting to your natural hair. It's very easy to switch them out. It lays very naturally. It's like a cheat code to a sew-in to me. It's like a fake sew-in. Okay, like it's like a dupe. It's a sew-in dupe. So yeah, if you want to save time, you want to have access to your hair very easily, and you want your hairdos to stay intact, so you can just take one off, like cut the threads, take one off, sew your hair back down with your new braids, new anchor braids, and there you have another hairdo, and you didn't have to sit between somebody's legs for 4 hours to get your hair braided and done, you know? Yeah. But hopefully you enjoyed that video and that update, or you appreciate that update, because I know y'all do. You guys ask about hair. So this is the update. All the information on the hair should be down in the description. Of course, if you have any questions or anything, you can always leave them in the comments, and I typically comment back because I'm that girl. You know, I'm that type, you know? I'm gonna talk back. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, y'all.